Have you ever looked at your life and wondered, is this the life I wanted for myself? Oh my God, is this what I chose for myself? How did I even get here? Now, you're not thinking all this because your life is too bad or something really bad has happened and your life is really down in the dumps. No, everything may be going really fine for you. Everything may look perfect on the outside, but you are not feeling fulfilled inside. You are feeling a void inside. You are feeling, this strange feeling that, oh my God, is this what I really wanted? Because you have been living life on total autopilot. Okay? You have followed the expected path. You have fulfilled all your responsibilities. You have done what is, practical and sensible, but somewhere along the way, your dreams, your preferences, your deeper desires quietly, subconsciously took a back seat. And suddenly you have realized that you're not feeling fulfilled because you are living a life by default and not by design. Fulfillment comes from living by design. So today, let's understand that shift. Hi, and welcome back to another episode of the Flight to Fulfillment podcast. I'm your host, Ratika Seth, your life enhancement coach and the founder of the Freedom Divas Hub. And today's episode is about something that quietly shapes many of our lives. The difference between living by design and living by default. Because understanding the difference between the two can make or break us, give us fulfillment or give us disappointment. Living by default means we are allowing circumstances, habits, expectations, routines to decide the direction of our life. While living by design means something totally different. It means that we are the creative people behind our life. We are the conscious creators of our life. We are not just active participants. We are writing our own chapter. We are directing our own film. We are the authors of our own book. And understanding this makes all the difference. Being aware of this makes all the difference. So firstly, become aware of the autopilot patterns that you have. The first step towards living by design is recognizing where life slipped into autopilot. Many of us just wake up, do our daily routine, do our daily chores, fulfill our daily responsibilities, and repeat the same patterns day in and day out, year after year, decade after decade. And we don't even pause to ask ourselves a simple question: is this the life we truly wanted for ourselves? See, autopilot is very comfortable because it requires us to do nothing. It requires very little reflection. But you know what? Autopilot slowly disconnects us from our own desires, and then we start feeling unfulfilled. Now, living a life by design begins the moment we pause long enough to look back and, kind of in retrospect, see the direction we are heading towards, whether that is truly what we want. Secondly, clarify what fulfillment means to you. Now, fulfillment for everybody has a different meaning, has a different definition. Okay, for some people, fulfillment is creativity. For some people, it is freedom of time. For some people, it's meaningful relationships. Understand what fulfillment is for you, because fulfillment is deeply personal. Now, living by design requires you to ask yourself what kind of life feels meaningful to you. So when you understand what fulfillment means to you, you'll be able to answer this. What kind of a life do you want to design for yourself? What life feels meaningful to you? Because clarity becomes the blueprint for conscious living. You are now clear of the life you want after you've understood what fulfillment means to you. Thirdly, take ownership of your choices. Don't play the victim card. Don't play the blame game that, oh, I had to do this because of this. This happened because of this. I had no choice. You always have a choice, girl. You always have a choice. When we begin examining our lives honestly, we realize that we always have a choice. many of our circumstances are shaped by choices that we have made, sometimes consciously, sometimes subconsciously. Living by design means taking responsibility of all the choices, of all that we choose to do. You know, no, that not doing anything is also a choice you're making of not doing it. So you don't have to live with guilt or regret, but you have to live with awareness that you are making the choices for your life. And the minute you recognize your power to choose, you start to choose differently. You regain control over the direction of your own life. Ownership transforms life from something that happened to you into something that is happening for you. So you no longer say that, oh, this happened to me. You know that life is always happening for you. Fourthly, start designing small changes, okay? So start making these small changes in your life, intentional changes. Adjust how you spend your time. Okay? Designing your life does not require any dramatic transformation overnight. It can be done very subtly, very slowly, very quietly, very, very steadily. Like they say, slow and steady wins the race. You steadily bring about certain changes in your life, which starts adding on to the fulfillment quotient of your life. So include things that give you happiness. Okay? Make space for your passions, your creativity. Make space for your rest. Create boundaries that protect your energy. Every small decision that is aligned with your values will reshape the structure of your life. So, design is built step by step. Okay? Your life of design is built one step after the other, not through perfection, but through consistent awareness. Do things which you love to do, take time out. So, lastly, keep reconnecting with your inner voice. Life will always bring distractions. Life will always be full of expectations. Life will always bring external pressures. That's why living by design is not a one-time decision that you're making. It's an ongoing practice of returning to your inner voice. So what you need to do is you need to check in with yourself very, very regularly. Keep asking yourself questions that, okay, now am I living the life I want to live? Am I aligned with who I'm becoming? Am I making the choices that, truly give me happiness, or am I simply falling back into my old patterns? The more questions you ask to yourself, the more answer, the more clarity you will get for yourself. And the more clarity you get for yourself, you will be able to, shun the old patterns and embrace the new ones. The more you reconnect with your own inner self, your own inner guidance, the more aligned your life will become. So, well, that's it for today. If today's episode resonated with you, like, comment, share it with somebody who needs to hear this. And don't forget to subscribe to the Flight to Fulfillment podcast on either YouTube or Substack or Apple or Spotify, wherever you're more comfortable, so that you don't miss out on a single dose of inspiration coming your way. Until next time, this is me, Ratika Seth, your life enhancement coach, signing off for now, but asking you to join our community, the Freedom Divas Hub, where we help each other live a life of freedom, fulfillment, and choice. So, until the next episode, live consciously, choose intentionally, and remember, your life is not meant to unfold by accident. You are the creator of your life, you are the author of your book, you are the director of your film, you are the navigator of your ship, you are the captain of your ship. And life is always happening for you. On that note, I'll see you the next time. Bye bye.